Hello students, welcome back to another learning lessons in our Physio Pulse channels. Today our lectures will specifically the definition of carbohydrate molecules and even also the classification of the carbohydrates. So we will discuss here in a simple an exam oriented way, and especially for the undergraduate students, those who are interested about the carbohydrate, basic chemistry of carbohydrate molecules. So the carbohydrates are the most abundant organic molecules in nature. They are primarily composed of the elements of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. The name carbohydrate literally means the hydrates of the carbons, and some of the carbohydrate possess the empirical formula, that is the CnH2NO H2O whole N, where N is less than equal to 3, satisfying that these carbohydrates are the fact of the carbohydrates. However, there are several non-carbohydrate compounds like the acetic acid and lactic acid, which also appear as the hydrates of the carbons. Further, some of the genuine carbohydrates like the C5, C6H12O5 or also C5H10O4 do not satisfy the general formula. Hence, the carbohydrates cannot be always considered as the hydrates of carbon. So, basically, what you say the carbohydrate may be defined as the polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone groups or a compound which produce them on the hydrolysis. So, the term sugar is applied to the carbohydrate soluble in water and sweat and as well as sweat taste. Now to see the classification of the carbohydrate molecules, the carbohydrates are classified, referred as the carbohydrates, often referred as saccharides, that is the sugar, and they are broadly classified in three major groups: monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides. These categorizations is based on the specific number of the sugar units. Mono and oligosaccharides are the sweet in taste and crystalline in character and soluble in the water molecules. They are commonly known as the sugars. If you see the monosaccharides, the Greek word mono means one, are the simplest sugar or group of the carbohydrates, and they are often referred to as the simple sugar. They have a general formula CnH2O whole N, and they cannot be further hydrolyzed. The monosaccharides are divided into the different categories based on the functional group of the number of the carbon atoms. Like the aldose, if you see, this is CHO aldose. When the functional group is in monosaccharides is aldehyde, they are known as the aldose. Like the glyceraldehyde or glucose, they are called the aldose sugar. And when the functional group is ketose, that is C double bond O group, they are called the keto sugar, that is dihydroxyacetone or fructose are the example. Based on the number of the carbon atoms, monosaccharides are regarded as the triose, carbon number 3, tetrose, carbon number 4, pentose, carbon number 5, hexose, and heptose, all and so on. So these terms, along with the functional groups, are used while naming the monosaccharide. For instance, glucose is the aldose sugar, while fructose is the ketohexose sugar. So this is the specific example of the example we are given here: triose, C3H6O3, glyceraldehyde or dihydroxyacetone as per the keto sugar and aldose sugar. In this way, tetrose are erythrose and erythrithiolose, even also pentose, ribose and ribulose, hexose, glucose fructose, heptose and glucoheptose and pseudoheptulose. So in this way, we can classify these in the monosaccharide groups. But if you see the oligosaccharides, they are the oligo means the few sugars which contain 2 to 10 monosaccharides in a which liberated one molecule hydrolysis of water. Based on the number of monosaccharide units present, the oligosaccharides are further subdivided in disaccharide and trisaccharides. Now to see the polysaccharides, these are the poly means many more of polymers of monosaccharides in which they combine with their with the glycosidic bonds, and so this is called the polysaccharides. And based on this, if the same types of saccharides are present in the polysaccharide, they are called the homopolysaccharides, and if it is different, and they are called the heteropolysaccharides. So these are the two types of polysaccharides. So in this way, we can classify the carbohydrate molecule, and we are given here some important examples of these carbohydrate molecules. So students, I think in this session will help you to understand the topic clearly. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to our Physio Pulse channels. Do not forget to press the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming lecture, specifically physiology, biochemistry and biotechnology, even biology. If you have any query, any question, any suggestion, please give some comments in our comment section. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next lecture. Until then, keep learning and stay curious.